Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, June 17th, 2015. I wanted to alert you guys to a stock I'm liking quite a bit. I have a position in it myself. Lumber Liquidators here. First off, market is down across the board here. S&P's down about 5 points. Not a big drop, but I like the relative strength on Lumber Liquidators today. In addition, the chart is starting to set up in a very intriguing potential major bottom way. For instance, just late last week, we saw this massive move up on word that it was a rumor, but nonetheless, the rumor was that Home Depot was potentially looking into buying out Lumber Liquidators. That makes sense, even though Whitney Tilson kind of naysayed it. As a trader, as an investor, you never want to believe any of those rumors because they're 99% fake, which this one probably was. But the point is, it still has that catalyst to the upside. And in my opinion, it probably puts in a little bit of a bottom here on the stock because as the stock gets cheaper, or if it does get cheaper, you're going to continually have that rumor being kind of floated out there. So that limits the downside, in my opinion, and potentially has amazing upside. All right. In addition, the one thing I'm looking for, so today being green, only up a penny, not a big deal to me. I mean, it's nice to see, but it's not the end-all, be-all. What I am following very closely is the 20 moving average on the daily chart. So here's the daily chart, folks, and you can see, I mean, this stock has been absolutely crushed from 70 bucks or so straight down to 20 bucks in the last, 4 months or so, 5 months. But the point is here, the sideways action, notice how it's having a lot of trouble breaking down. The real test is going to come at this 20 moving average. All right, at some point, if this closes above the 20 moving average, it's going to set it free. All right, when I say set it free, basically a close above is going to scare some shorts into covering. The stock is going to start to rip. New buyers are going to come on board. And you actually have an upside potential move all the way back to this 50 moving average right here. All right, you have a gap fill and a 50 MA, give or take $25 to $27 target. All right, that's a pretty nice return. I mean, we're talking about 25 bucks is about a 20% move on the stock to the upside, and that's the low end of the target. Okay, and again, now, would it have to be a buyout? No, I mean, if you got a buyout, the stock's going back to probably it's getting bought out for like 30, 35 bucks, easily, maybe even more. But even just on them shaping up the business, clearing away some of this nonsense, getting past all this crap that they've been going through, that could be enough to push it back to that $25 to $27 level, especially on any good news, irregardless of any sort of buyout. So that's what I'm watching for very closely here, folks. I'm just watching the chart, seeing if at some point we close above the 20 moving average. And then I think, again, that starts a little bit of a short squeeze. In fact, let me just take a quick look at what type of short ratio we're looking at on Lumber Liquidators. It's got to be humongous, absolutely humongous. Of course, Whitney Tilson's in it, so you know a lot of people are following him. Yeah, 41% of the float is short. That is humongous. I mean, we're talking about 8+ million shares here being short. So if there ever was a short squeeze, guys, I mean, you could be looking at an epic, epic move. If I was a short, I'm not. I'm actually a long player. But if I was a short, I would be very nervous about being short the stock because there's just too many. I mean, sure, yeah, of course, could it go down another $1, $2, $3? Sure, it could. But ultimately, what if they have good news? What if, there is a bid for the company? There's so many what ifs that could result in a massive short squeeze, and I think that's something that is very fascinating to me as a trader on the long side. All right, so just something to watch. I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas here, letting you guys know what I'm looking at, and I will continue to follow this very closely. We'll see if it ends up being anything significant. But right now, the only thing I want you guys paying attention to is the 20 moving average, which sits around $21.30 or so, and if that gets closed above today, I would say you start the move up as early as tomorrow. Okay? All right, guys. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. That's InTheMoneyStocks.com right here. I give these videos out just to give you a little bit of a teaser of what we do. We give these trades and trades like this every single day to our members who are piling the profits on this year in 2015. Go check out our track record. If you're interested in join the Research Center. Research Center, that's what you want to join. And, yeah, that's really all I can say. Research Center is the place to be. All right. If you're into options, these are the options alerts, but one or the other, they're both swing trades on the options, and the Research Center is swing trading stocks. Join us now at InTheMoneyStocks.com.